How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Just working a little late. It's Hanukkah now.
Yeah, it is Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah,
dude. That's going on. Nothing's really changed, but tomorrow I'm gonna go to the parents' house and we're gonna have a little Hanukkah Zoom.
You're gonna go to their house and have a Hanukkah Zoom thing?
Well, we're gonna Zoom with other people in our family.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go to their house and then sit in a different room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to their house. We're gonna sit across from each other, and because there's got to be a screen in between us.
Yeah. The feedback will be terrible.
Oh yeah.
But that's you do what you do.
Yeah. That could be an interesting podcast idea. Like, say we get together in person, right?
Yeah.
But we call each other over the phone right next to each other.
Okay.
And record from there and get a lot of feedback going.
I think if we make an episode like that, we have to probably put out 2 episodes that week.
Yeah. See, that's my goal with this podcast, is to get enough of a following where we can make episodes like that just get worse and worse, and
we just try to make it in auditory. I know right before we started recording, we were talking about doing one where we record the entire episode and can't hear each other.
Oh yeah,
which would be really interesting. I think we each make our own songs, and then at the end we just play both of our songs at the same time on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the episode. That's the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be like really good, because then you're getting 2 for the price of 1, and that's just a deal.
Exactly. Maybe we would pan it hard left and hard right. That way, if you wanted to only listen to one at a time, you could do left headphone, right headphone.
Oh, yeah, that's an interesting podcast idea.
That could be really interesting. I think.
Just you get 2 podcasts in there, and then it's D. Hayes' side, he hasn't told a good joke in a while. I'm gonna switch over to Justin.
Go see what Justin's doing.
Then Justin's lining up for his he's just gonna knock it out of the park with this huge punchline.
Yeah, but you missed the setup. Yeah. That's awesome. That's a good idea. Mm-hmm. Maybe that'll be next week. Maybe that'll be this week. Who knows, man?
Yeah. And then maybe sometimes it'll line up and it's whoa, how did that happen? And it's that's crazy. Yeah.
Is it just that amazing that worked,
Yeah. And then the fans will they'll find all the good bits in there.
Uh-huh.
And they'll be
they'll piece it together and do a cohesive podcast.
And then they'll make it into, 10 years from now we do our episode 1000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be the remastered episode where they did 2 episodes. So then we'll take all the good bits out of one, and then we can just repackage it, and that's an episode there.
I wonder how many episodes it takes to be just totally out of ideas. But also long that we can start recycling and no one will even know, because it's been 500 episodes since we did that idea. So who cares,
Yeah, I wonder do we eventually get to a point where we where we are out of ideas? Because I feel we've been doing Chaos at the Coffee Shop since 2015 was our big rebirth.
But even prior to that, I mean, we've been doing it since 2006. If we had started a podcast in 2006, can you imagine the kind of success?
We'd be on top of the world now.
We would have had started our podcast prior to my brother and me, Joe Rogan. We'd be bigger than all of them, and way funnier.
Yeah, and we'd be 12 in our early episodes, and you'd really get the chance to see us grow.
Yeah, really, you would have known us growing up, man. Yeah. What an amazing podcast that would have been. Too bad we're stuck with this.
I mean, it would have been pretty bad at the beginning, but then
if you just stick with it, nobody
stick with it.
Took a while to hit our stride.
Yeah,
but
how many hours or like days of a person's life would they have to like listen to?
How many weeks have happened? Assuming we never missed a week, how many weeks have there been since like December 11th, which is today, December 11th, 2006?
2006. So that's what, like 14 years ago times 52. So 728.
Wow.
We wouldn't even have hit.
We wouldn't even be at 1,000 yet. Oh no.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. And
how is Joe Rogan like well into the thousands? When did that fool start?
When he was a baby.
He started when he was a baby, obviously. Anyway, this is the Chaos Cast.
Yeah, are we doing the thing?
Podcast. I've been recording. I don't know if you're
yeah, I've been recording too. But like, we were just talking, and then I was like
shooting the shit. Yeah.
I was like, oh, maybe we should be recording. And then, but like, I wasn't ready for the thing.
No, we've been rolling. So this is the Chaos at the Coffee Shop podcast, sometimes called the Chaos Cast. I'm your host, Justin.
And I'm your host, D. Hay.
And today what are we doing? What are we doing today?
Well, if it's your first time listening, each podcast we make a song.
Sometimes good, sometimes great.
Yeah. And this time, well, I've got a couple ideas, and maybe I'll just like...
We can just sort of run through them if you want.
Yeah, run through them.
See what we feel.
A bit different than usual. So one thing, the first one, I think this might be it. I thought it would be nice to just make like a kind song. Just a really nice song that's like targeted at a specific person. And the goal of it is just to make one person's day. And it's just like singing about like how much we love them. Like maybe it's just one of our friends, It's just like somebody that like, we haven't talked to him in a little while. And it's like, I want to make your day.
And we just want to make them know how grateful for them that we are.
Yeah. And I think it could just be like really nice. Because imagine like, okay, we get them on the line, right? They're on the podcast. And then we show them this song and it's like, hey, we love you. Like, we think you're great. You're awesome. Like, how good would that feel? You know?
I bet, most people probably never have a song written about them. Like in your whole life, you probably never have a song written about you. I wonder if there's songs written about me or if there's songs written about you, D.A. I mean, probably not for either of us.
Yeah. Like, well, in your new album, were any of those written about me?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Oh,
the lawyers.
They probably were, right?
Yeah,
I mean, we've known each other a long time.
We have. You know what? One of them was. I won't say which one, man, but one.
Okay.
Maybe a couple of them were. It's hard to say.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta look at
let's just go listen through.
Oh, well, obviously the first one, Everything Is Great. This is the album Front Royal, The Thought That Counts. But you all probably know that.
Yeah. They all know that. we talk about my other music projects all the time on here.
Yeah. And obviously Everything Is Great is about me.
It's part of the contract actually is if you guess, then I have to tell you, and that was it.
Okay,
that was it.
And Stay Calm is like, I'm a pretty like chill guy.
Very chill.
I think
guy.
That one's about me too.
That one's about how chill you are in high stress situations.
Yeah, Sorry Somebody is like you were about to make a song about somebody else. And then you were like, oh, sorry. No, this one's about D. Hay again.
Yeah, somebody is you. And I was like, sorry, D. Hay. I accidentally almost made a song about someone else.
Yeah. Tailspin, I don't have to, obviously.
Don't have to explain
anything,
that one.
Everything is about everything. So I'm included in that. Such Distances, obviously, we're like far apart.
We're like very far apart
right now. Yeah, Lies, Guys, and a Broken Thing. That was when we got into that big fight one time.
Yeah, when we had that huge falling out. I remember.
Yeah, yeah. That's another idea I had for a Kiss at the Coffee Shop. Was like, what if we like broke up as a band? And like maybe during the song that we're recording,
that would
like,
be kind of
the band's like breaking up.
Yeah. Okay. So We do it, and then we just end we like skip a week, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, they're gone."
Yeah,
and then we do a big redemption episode.
Yeah, maybe like the entire song would just like be us like slowly like trying to make each other look bad, you know.
Whoa.
Like maybe me with the lyrics, I start like, you know, really tearing into you, and then you with the music, you just like cut off all the instruments, so it's just me, and like auto tune it poorly.
Yeah, okay.
And maybe you like cut my words together, so it makes me like say that I'm like a dumb idiot.
That all tracks. Yeah. I like how 5 minutes ago we were talking about making a kind song about our friends.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about
the band's breaking up.
And now we're breaking it. That's how quickly it can happen in the industry, guys.
Yeah.
It can really be that fast. You think everything's going great, and then you're breaking up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like, that's how Lady Gaga was made. Because first they were gonna bring on
Queen Latifah, dude.
Oh yeah, Queen Latifah. She was gonna like do her album, and like her friend Kevin was gonna be there.
Kevin Spacey.
But you know, they just yeah.
It was Kevin Spacey. This was back when you were allowed to like Kevin Spacey.
Oh yeah, it was cool back then. But they just like pivoted and went from that like into the sort of Gaga direction. And
I totally lost.
Obviously.
I lost the plot here. I don't know where we are.
Well, then, so then Kevin Spacey, that led to, you know, he sort of went down the bad road. Anyway, so we can make a kind song. That'd be good. I was thinking we could make a podcast episode that's like 30 seconds long, but where we try to do everything. I think we've already
limit ourselves to like
a minute or something. Like we just like speed run it.
Okay.
And it's like okay, maybe we should do like a practice round. If in case we do this in the future, like imagine we have to like tell a bunch of jokes like really fast and make a song, and we got to do all the podcast things too.
Yeah. So my God, we got to introduce ourselves. We got to do like
introduce
the whole intro. We got to come up with an idea. We have to write all the lyrics, write a song, and then show the song to someone else and give it a rating in 1 minute.
Yeah. Do you want to give that a try?
Or do we have a guest?
Do you want to put like I think we don't have a guest at the beginning, and I think we just like put a timer on, and then, you know, like I don't even want to plan out too much, but maybe like I just like call my mom or something, and I'm like, hey, you're on the thing.
They don't even have time to listen to the song, probably.
Well, it's gonna be like the song's gonna be like a second.
Okay, I think it'll probably have to be a cappella too. We're doing too much planning. We're breaking the rules.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I think
I have a stopwatch right in front of me.
Okay. So
this section of the podcast is going to be completely uncut. This is going to be exactly 1 minute.
Okay. All right. Just let me know when you start it, and then just like cut us off at a minute.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go. Welcome to the Chaos of the Coffee Shop podcast.
I'm DA.
This is DA.
How's it going, everybody?
On this podcast.
So the weather, am I right? Anyway,
oh my God, it's so hot.
We're gonna do a
Texas.
song this time. We're gonna do this song is gonna be exclusive to Pornhub.com.
Pornhub.com. And this song is about making love.
But it's going to be like a really nice song and like pleasant. And we're going to make it for our, so like you can listen to it with your parents. And it's going to be really
funny
good.
Dick jokes and awkward situations with your parents. Anyway, so let's lay down like a beat. What do you think?
Okay. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna sing. Hey, Mom, I love you. You're my favorite parent. Sorry, Dad. Okay, that's the
we didn't really. Okay, we only have 11 seconds. Siri, call your mom.
Siri, call mom. Siri, call mom. Siri, call mom.
Sorry, I can only call one person at a time.
Oh, that was it. That was a minute.
Okay.
Is Siri calling your mom?
No, it's Siri. I said it too fast and Siri didn't understand.
She didn't get it. Fuck.
Okay. Well,
I guess we could try that. Maybe we do like 30 of those in a row.
Yeah, and then we could just like release them, like just have a nice scheduled release for like a year.
Yeah, wow,
like
you're
once
right.
a week, just have a minute podcast.
Dude, if we spent like 2 days recording like minute-long podcasts, yeah, we'd be set for life.
Yeah.
God, amazing. Then we just
Then we wouldn't have to do
in.
this shit ever again.
We would finally get to stop talking to each other on a weekly basis.
Exactly.
I've been like looking for the opportunity to do that this whole time.
I know. It's unfortunate that we started
it really
this thing.
sucks. It really sucks. But anyway, so that was kind of an interesting idea that you brought up, like a family-friendly song about Pornhub.com.
Yeah. Well, that was one of my other ideas, was like it would be exclusive to Pornhub.com.
Oh, so we would release it on Pornhub.com?
Yeah. But I don't want it to be like crass.
I don't think
or,
it has to
yucky.
be.
I just want it to be like a nice episode.
So we would record an episode and only release it on Pornhub.
Yeah, maybe we'd record like a separate episode for like our normal podcast platforms, and it would just be like, hey, if you want the real experience, you got to go to pornhub.com.
That's what I'm saying.
Shop.
Yeah. So we can make like just a 30-second long thing that's like, go to http://pornhub, like www, and we read out the whole address, and then they gotta type it in, and that's the only way to hear the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then when they click on the episode, we can just be like, we know what you're doing.
Yeah. Like, I want it to be an episode that you can watch with the whole family or listen to with the whole family. Actually, I want to make it like mandatory that like you need to listen to it in public.
How would we make that mandatory?
I don't know. I think we need like some sort of incentive, because I want people to be like on the train and then just like listen, like watching their favorite Pornhub podcast, which is us. Here's
an idea. So we could make it so that in order to fully enjoy the podcast, there's a lot of like crowd interaction required. Like for this next part, go up to the closest stranger to you and give them a high five.
Oh, okay.
And then so this could be an episode sort of about like making new friends, because we live in such a closed society and everybody's in their own little bubble. We could make a podcast that encourages you to talk to strangers.
We definitely don't want them to be given high fives at the moment.
Yeah,
so we have to think.
We have to think.
It'll be released in late 2021, I think.
Okay.
This one.
Well, man, you're thinking way far ahead, and we're 20 minutes into a podcast and have no idea what we're doing. So,
yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess we have like two ideas. These
we gotta reel it back a little bit. Let's start thinking about today.
I had another idea.
Okay.
And maybe we can incorporate this with today's idea. You know how last time we didn't listen to are you driving a motorcycle?
No, that was actually my really cool neighbor.
Oh,
he's driving
sick.
His motorcycle right outside the door to my apartment. He likes to go up and down the hall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah. No, he's awesome. Anyway, what were you saying?
So you know how last time we made a song and we weren't allowed to listen to it as we were.
That is what we did last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, what if this time we did, I guess it's not that similar, but kind of similar philosophies of Chaos at the Coffee Shop recording.
Okay.
What if we recorded like everything all at once, and it like sort of as if we were playing it live? So like over Skype, both you and me are like I'm playing guitar, and maybe I'm like stomping my foot or something as percussion, and you're like maybe playing bass guitar, and in your mouth you've got like a kazoo, and with your feet you're playing like the cymbals of the percussion. So like we're each playing like 3 or 4 instruments, and sort of like we were doing it live, but we're like thousands of miles away.
Wow, that could be really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it would sound really good too.
Yeah, so like, you know, I'll be singing the lyrics, and then you're gonna have to like keep up the beat from across.
So the only issue I can think about is the delay from one computer to the next computer.
I don't know if that's an issue.
You don't think so? You think it'll still just sound really good?
Well, you know, like reverb.
Yeah,
I think it'd be like that.
It would be just like that. I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. We could just do that, and then hell, we could just perform live for our guest.
Oh. Okay. You know,
we could just perform it all fully live. This could. This could be
interesting.
A 30-minute episode. You know, we could.
I really like that. So what if we just like, we make the song, we call in our guest, and then we just like play it for them, and then we'll cut it up separately. Or maybe their audio is also in the song.
Okay. Yeah. I don't see why not.
I like that. It's new. It's fresh.
It's fresh and new and gonna definitely be really good.
Yeah. But like, I want to make the song like really good and nice.
Oh, are we also doing the like kind song?
Yeah, I think we should incorporate these two ideas. So like we call somebody, and then we're like, hey, we wrote a song just for you, and then we play it for them.
Yeah, I like that, but you know, I kind of made the point a little bit ago where it's like most people go their whole lives and never have a song written about them. You know, and I mean, that's sad, and I think that sucks because everybody kind of secretly wants to have a song written about them. And if this person's opportunity to have a song written about them is what we just described, you know, that it kind of feels like we're taking that moment away from them.
Yeah, I think I am ruining the initial point of like making a kind song. It's
no longer kind.
It's just more kids with the coffee shop hell.
Yeah,
that
we're just sucking them into our vortex, which is really cool, but also might be kind of damaging. And this is going to be for someone that we care about, right?
Yeah, or no, yeah. Okay.
Hold on. So we've been thinking about making this song about someone that we know. But what if we sort of reprise the Colin Flagg thing, and instead of making it like a mean song about a stranger, we make a very kind song about a stranger, and just use all the information that we can garner from their social media will be the lyrics.
Okay, how do we get them on our podcast? Because I feel like I want
to sing reaction, directly at them. Okay.
Yeah. Well, like, I just want their reaction. Like, I want to make like a really nice, like, sweet song, and I just want them, like, you know, because somebody's going to come on our podcast, and they at least if it was like a friend, they'd know our shtick. We're like, okay, we make a song, or we're just like showing you a song.
But this is going to be a total stranger.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if it wasn't a stranger, like, what they wouldn't know is that like this song's all about them. So as soon as like it starts playing, and it's like, oh, Kevin, we love you, especially because you gave me that donut one time. I remember that. Yeah.
Do you have a person in mind that you want to write a very kind song about?
Not really.
No, me neither. I hate everybody.
Yeah, but that shouldn't stop us.
No.
Well, who's the nicest person we know?
Fuck, dude. Might be Jevons.
Oh, yeah. But he's already been on. He's
already been on the podcast, so.
He had like twice.
Has he been on twice?
Yeah, he owes us one episode. Like, I want it to be like, it's like us being really nice to this person, and it's like too nice to a point where they don't really know what to think about it.
Yeah.
And like, they don't know what to say because this has never happened to anybody before. I want it to sound good. I want it to be good and nice. And I want it to be about one person.
All right.
And I want it to be awkward.
I think
when we show it to
undoubtedly
them.
It'll be awkward.
Yeah, very uncomfortable for them and for us.
And probably for the listener.
Yeah.
Equally so. Like the secondhand awkward. Why? You know what? Why is it so awkward to be nice to people? Why does it have to feel bad to be nice to someone?
Yeah, that's what we should be. That's what this song is. It's a statement about like, hey, you don't have to be a dick all the time. Like, just be nice. And like, it feels good for everybody. Like, you know, when you get a compliment from somebody, like, that feels good.
Yeah, but why is it like kind of taboo to just be like really outrageously nice to someone?
Yeah, and then like when it does happen, like sometimes people will be like, "Oh, that's like weird."
Yeah, it's
that's
like,
creepy.
why are you being weird? Like, or like, do you want something? Or like, no, it's like, I just want to be your pal. I just want to be pals.
Yeah,
that's what this episode's about.
Yeah, this song is about like bringing kindness to the world.
It's about just being pals.
Yeah.
Nice. Just okay. Just about being nice to people and bringing kindness, and that's it. And how it's fucked up that that's not cool to do.
Right. Yeah, because like, you know, there's enough bad things going on right now, and you don't have to be one of them. You could just like
so take out your phone, pull up your contacts, scroll down, and just stop it anywhere and just say something nice about that person.
Yeah, and like even when you say that, it's like okay, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go like scroll down, and there's my ex-girlfriend. Like, yeah, like I'm thinking like, oh, I don't want to do that, right? Like that'd be weird to like just message her and be like, hey, you know, when we were going out, I enjoyed that. It's like that shouldn't be weird to say. Yeah, it's just like nice. You know, it's just like just because like we don't talk anymore doesn't mean like I can't be nice to you as a human being to another person. Like, you know.
No, I'm absolutely on the same page with you, man. It shouldn't.
This stigma, I think, is destroying society as we know it, and it's probably the root of all problems if you think about it.
You know what? I'm gonna take my own advice here, and I'm just gonna scroll through my contacts and stop on a random name, and we're gonna write a song about him.
Okay.
All right, Ivan. It's your lucky day.
Yeah, it's Ivan's lucky day.
Ivan's lucky day. This song is called Ivan's Lucky Day.
And I don't know Ivan, but I will.
You'll know him.
I will, and he'll know me. And our friendship is going to be
blossom
immortalized.
From here. Yeah.
It's going to be immortalized in this song.
Yeah, and it's kind of a beautiful thing that you don't know Ivan, and yet here you're so willing to just write this nice song about him.
Yeah, I don't need to have a connection to somebody just to be nice to them.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Like, you know, we see a man on the street and he's looking grubby and he's picking up stuff off the ground, and you're like, ew, gross. Yeah. And then he's like, and then he comes over and he's like, hey, I'm gonna get you. And then you're like, ew, like, get away from me. But like, what if you just gave him $5? What if you just gave him a hug? Like, not now, but like, one day.
In like a year. Give him a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you just told him you loved him? And like, it doesn't have to be true, but like, it's still nice.
I bet he'd feel great.
Yeah.
And I bet you'd make the world a little bit lighter if you did that.
What if everybody did that? You know, like maybe there wouldn't be any wars anymore. You ever think about that?
Are we ending war with this song?
I think we're ending war with this song.
Thanks, Ivan.
Like, imagine you're on a battlefield, right? You have a gun. You're pointing your gun at another man, and he says, no, don't do that, please. Don't kill me.
As they do.
In an act of kindness, what if you just made a song about that man instead? You just lay down the gun.
Put the gun down, and pick up a guitar.
And you pick up a guitar, and you just start singing.
Yeah.
Like, I think the casualties in that war would be 0.
Oh, yeah. But the friendships, they would have to make a whole new category, like a whole new statistic for war called friendships gained.
and the iTunes charts would be blowing up
God, can you imagine?
with this new album. And you know what this new album's called?
What's that?
It's called World War III,
Yeah.
this one's not a war,
It's deep, man. That cuts.
_ Ivan's song.
This one's for Ivan.
This one's for Ivan.
So,
So tell me, what are your favorite things about Ivan?
man, Ivan is just really a genuinely nice and fun-loving dude. Like back in college, he lived down the hall from me. We used to work out together. I gave him a guitar when we were in college. And I was sort of teaching him how to play it, and we would like play songs together. But he's picked up that guitar again in the last last year and started playing again. So he'll just send me videos of him playing guitar and stuff.
That is a beautiful impact that you've had on somebody else's life. That, it's sort of like this way of you've got your arms around this, your hands like right up in this Ivan clay, and you're just like molding him into a beautiful guitarist.
Yeah.
And that's sort of what we all do to each other. Usually we're like punching the clay. We keep smushing the clay,
and
we keep smushing the clay.
Yeah.
But it's like, what if we just caress it and just mold it into a better man, a better Ivan?
And that's I think Ivan looks to me as maybe less of a friend and more of a mentor. Yeah. Maybe even a messiah.
Creator.
A creator in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'll leave it to Ivan to confirm or deny that, but
I like that. That's a nice story about Ivan.
Well, I would like this to be a song that Ivan could learn how to play.
Oh yeah. So it's like it'll be like simple enough for Ivan to get his tiny little brain around, but it's only tiny because he hasn't learned it yet, right?
We're edging on this being mean.
Okay, no, because we're still molding Ivan. We're still molding. You don't start with a big brain. You got to mold it first.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like Ivan, he's going to listen to this song. He's going to love it, and he's going to improve because of it. It's going to make Ivan a better Ivan.
And everyone just wants to be a better version of themselves.
And like that way, this song, we're not just like making Ivan happy. We're improving him. We're leveling him up. We're giving him new stats, new skills.
Better stats. He's respecking.
He's got bigger and better armor.
Yeah. So this song is going to respec Ivan to be a higher class.
Yeah.
So he has an acoustic guitar, so he'll be able to play it on the acoustic guitar if we include that.
Yeah, I think we should. What kind of music does Ivan like?
He is really into like that sort of Jason Mraz kind of like upstrokey, almost reggae sort of love songs.
Okay, I think we should cater to Ivan's wants and his needs.
Yeah, or at least that's what he was into in college. So,
well, when you don't see a man, they die. So yeah, we'll just pick up right where you left off. Pick up right where we left off. Same Ivan. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's I think sort of the direction we can go is kind of like, what's that one? It's like tonight. Is that what that's called?
Hey Soul Sister.
Hey Soul Sister. Yeah.
Hey Soul Sister. I think that's Train. But yeah, it's got the same vibe.
Same, it. But that's the vibe that we're going for. Yeah. Hey, Soul Sister.
Yeah, like I'll do like a lot of that like falsetto stuff because I want it to sound nice, Like, hey, Soul Sister. Hey, sister. Ivan. Hey, Ivan, brother.
Yeah.
My Ivan, brother.
Okay. This could be really nice.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the style of the music.
So along with that, I think like in that kind of music, we got acoustic guitar. We got to have sort of a funky bass line a little bit. You got to have like hand drums, lots of like percussion-y stuff, like a tambourine and shakers and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Would it help if I like send you a picture of Ivan so you can sort of
that would help a lot.
Yeah, see what Ivan's all about.
Okay, Ivan's a handsome guy.
Ivan is a very handsome guy. He's positively Grecian.
Like, even though he's a dirty man in this picture, like it's still his smile shines through,
Yeah. That's one thing. This song has got to sound a bit like Smiling, because that's one thing I know Ivan loves to do is just smile big.
I can tell, like, just from this picture, like, I can see he's got to be smiling 24/7.
Oh yeah, dude, he's a big smiling boy.
And I want this song to make him smile.
I hope it does. And you said that this is gonna be like a good song.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
I feel like I'm gonna have to actually like do some production on it.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, just as much as Ivan deserves, I think.
Well, now you're really putting the pressure on.
Because it's like this is a song for Ivan. We want it to live up to his standards.
So, I couldn't agree more. So I think the right thing to do here is to just sort of dive in and start writing this fucking Ivan song. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you thinking? Yeah. Like, I mean, I can just start writing sort of a Hey Soul Sister vibe song.
Mm-hmm.
And do you want to write some lyrics about this man you've never met?
Yeah, I think that sounds good. You want to just like leave the podcast for a sec and then come back when we have, a good chunk of the song done.
Yeah,
we can kind of explain what we've done.
That's a good idea. That's what we'll do.
All right, then we'll be right back.
So I guess what you guys just heard was a verse. It went very reggae.
Mm-hmm. I think it's sounded nice. I think Ivan's really going to appreciate it.
Yeah, I think so too.
So as for lyrics, I mean, I don't know if I want to give them all away, but there are a couple good lines. Our memories just haven't been made yet. Our wings of love just haven't taken flight. Where I really wanted to emphasize like the fact that like we don't know each other, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean I can't be nice to you.
Yeah, I do feel like it sort of is bridging the gap between like, do we love Ivan or is it a friendship song?
Well, later on I say, which is another great line, a single stranger means two friendships in disguise.
Oh.
So I think I mean I do love him, but I think it's in a friendly way.
Yeah,
I think it's
platonic.
Okay. And there's such a stigma on the word love.
Yeah,
like you're only
man.
allowed to love like the person you marry or like your,
but
your
love
girlfriend.
Can be platonic. You can have friend love.
Yeah, like people should love their friends.
Yeah, like I love you, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I love you too.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It should be fine to say that.
Yeah, you know what? Everybody at home, I want you to go into your text messages, scroll down a little bit, like scroll deep down, like someone you haven't talked to
in a while.
Yeah, and just tell them you love them.
Just tell them you love them. Tell them you miss them. Tell them you wish things were different. Tell them you wish things had ended differently and you want to try again.
Yeah, and that's fine. Yeah, and do it to multiple people. Tell everybody.
Several people.
Don't stop at one person. Just spread the love. Imagine if you were in World War III again and you had a gun and you're pointing it at another man or woman, and instead you just told them you loved them instead.
Yeah, and you both just put your guns down and you write a funky reggae song about your friend Ivan.
Mm-hmm. Do you kiss? Maybe, but you don't have to. But you do have to love each other.
There's no pressure to kiss.
It's mandatory.
If you want to kiss, you can.
But you don't have to. But like, it's not about the kiss. It's about the love. It's about the feeling. It's about the passion behind the words that you're saying.
I feel like we've really developed this idea into something I can get behind. This is great, and
we're doing good, and it's it feels good. Like,
honestly,
before, like, we tried to destroy the world earlier, and maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. But now it's like it's time to rebuild. You know?
Yeah. This is an important episode.
Yeah.
I can feel how important this episode is.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess let's just finish this song up.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right.
Your smile is something I've only seen in pictures, but it feels like I've known you all my life. Our memories just haven't been made yet. Our wings of love just haven't taken flight. One look was all it took to see me in your eyes. A single stranger means two friendships in disguise. There's no use hiding a love on the horizon. The sun will shine on us, me and my friend Ivan. Ivan, I hope you have a lovely day. I give you the world's kindness even if it sounds cliche. Ivan, I know that we haven't known each other long, but that doesn't mean I can't write an Ivan song. It doesn't mean I can't write an Ivan song. Ivan, I hear you've shipped a lot of crates. You're handsome as can be, but that's not even your best trait. You're smart and sweet and funny and cool, caring and kind. A single day with you is better than a billion days combined. Ivan, I hope you have a lovely day. I give you the world's kindness even if it sounds cliche. Ivan, we haven't known each other long, but that doesn't mean I can't write an Ivan song. That doesn't mean I can't write an Ivan song. Ivan, I hope you have a lovely day. I give you the world's kindness even if it sounds cliche. Ivan, we haven't known each other long, but that doesn't mean I can't write an Ivan song. That doesn't mean I can't write an Ivan song.
Oh wait, since my name's in this, that means that you wrote this between like when we talked and like now. Wow, I'm flattered. Wait, so initial impression. So was that all put together in the span of whenever you texted me earlier?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
It sounded pretty damn good for that. Because I mean, did you make the audio from scratch too and everything as well?
Yeah, we did.
Holy jeez.
But hey, we wrote the song for you, man. What do you think? Like,
Oh my god. Well, first of all, I mean, I'm definitely blushing. It also kind of reminds me of this chick I dated a couple of weeks back, and I had to cut her off because she got really weird, and she would call me in like the middle of the night and be like, "Are we good?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like we're good, but like I don't know, but for some reason,
so Jihei and I are kind of like a clingy girlfriend.
Yeah, so that's kind of interesting because like what we talked about earlier was, you know, we wanted to spread kindness to the world and more specifically to you, and sort of the goal of this podcast was to raise the level of kindness in the world, and just make the world just a little bit better. And we thought, like, one of the ways we could do that is just by making this very, very targeted song. And so like we were thinking, you know, if everybody did this, like if everybody like scrolled down in their contacts and you know, clicked on their ex-girlfriend's name and made a song about them, I think the world would be a lot better.
Yeah. So that's the idea.
Maybe we wouldn't even have ex-girlfriends anymore.
Well, unless they cheated, in which case they get the opposite of this song, which is there'd be World War IV. There is war this time, maybe. I don't know. However that would flip out, but
the war is back again. War's this time. So, did it work? Are you gonna spread love and cheer, enjoy this holiday season?
Well, that depends. If I could share this song, I would kind of like to just like take it and like send it to somebody, but like paste their name over every spot where you said my name and just kind of see like how they'd respond as well.
We could do that.
I'm not that proficient, but
yeah, that's an interesting idea.
It was right up my alley. It was almost, I mean, I'm not sure if that's like reggae-esque.
It's a little reggae.
Yeah. That is right up my alley. So you read that perfectly. So wait, are you guys making like an album full of songs like this, or are you making like for each person for like a?
Oh no, this is a one and done, man. You're our only sweetheart here.
Well, I'm honored. Wow. Never mind.
Yeah. Next week we're gonna go back to like shitting on random people and like making songs about like piss and stuff. But this week we thought we'd like, you know, do a little bit of good.
Oh, this is your good deed for the year.
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to get good with God before the new year.
Oh, your karma's solid.
Well, anyway, man, thank you so much for guesting on here for a couple minutes.
Hey, anytime, man.
Got anything to promote?
No. I mean, just front row, man. You know, great freaking band. You know, Justin. You know, usually a pretty nice guy.
Hell yeah, man. Have an excellent evening.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys too. Peace.
I'm not actually going. Oh, he actually just hung up. They always do that.
I hope you have